Hello guys, magandang gabi mga ka-GG. Papa G dito or G Inos. Ayan, magsisimula tayo ngayon maglaro ng Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Ayan. So medyo umalis muna tayo sa mga takutan natin, takutan nights natin. Maglalaro muna tayo ng action RPG game. Action Adventure RPG game siya. Yan. Shoutout kay John Robles. Yan. Hello sir. Shoutout po sa'yo. Shoutout kay PDK. Tsaka kay Prince. Yan. Welcome to the stream guys. Yan. Medyo nagsisetup lang din ako ng konti. Ngayon lang din kasi ako nag-connect ng ganito ulit. Ano yan? Hindi ko maintindihan. Stobene Stobene. Sonokose Akasa. Hindi ko naiintindihan yan guys. So mag-new game tayo para tayo. Medyo mahaba-haba kasi ito eh. So input your player name. Input your player name. Okay. Input your player. Select daw. Shift. Ay! Ano ba? Ba't bumalik? That is pa-shoutout. Hi, Jeannie! Jeannie Barroso. Isang magandang gabi sa'yo, Jeannie. Barroso. Ayan. So, lalagyan natin dito ang ating pangalan. Ay! Crap. Ayan. Pangalan daw eh. Anong pangalan ko? Di lagay natin yung game player ko o yung player name ko. Ayan. Tapos, press start. Accept. Yes. 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 So, select your control. Blah, 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 blah. Hindi ko masyadong naintindihan niya. Pero, okay. Okay. May save game na kasi ako. Nagte-testing kasi ako eh. So, let's say to. What? What happened? My mistake. Sorry guys. Ulit tayo. Kasi nalilito pa ako sa controls eh. Tagal-tagal na ako hindi naglalaro ng console. So, nalilito ako sa circle and X. Yan. Nagsisigawan pusa na naman sa labas. Naririnig ko. Sining kumakantang pusa sa labas, guys? Mapapalo na. Create a new save data. Yes. Manda-handa tayo guys kasi itong game na to is diba sikat to sa sobrang haba ng mga cinematic niya. So, ayan. Node muna kayo. Thank you, Jack, for sharing the game, the stream. Wow. Kakasakitan sila sa mitabid dagat. Genie, nasa na sila? Nasa na yung mga tropa pips natin? Mukhang nagpapayaman kayo ah. Payaman!
Hey, boss!
Oh,
Wanna go around?
sure. Bubugbugin lang naman kita, di ba? Buhay ka pa? Buhay ka pa? Buhay ka pa?
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us!
Boss, mabili ako
Show
ng
him how it's
big-
done, boss!
do
Your
adapter
first
pack.
priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can
Ano yan,
identify
Prince?
your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now, when I give you an order, look in that direction. Look up. Good. Look down. Good. You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Para makonect ko sa PS4 controller ko sa Switch. Oh!
Okay.
Wow, ayos yun ha. Hindi ko alam
Next,
yan.
we'll check your left and right. Look right. Good. Look left. Good. You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
Rainyard. Uy, shoutout kay Reynard Peñalosa. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream, sir. Ako na ba?
Okay. You can
Tutorial
change the
muna
controls
tayo.
anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
Ha? Try mo, boss. Walang input
Boss,
lag.
change your stance with the crouch button.
Ano ba? Nadaba pa?
Good.
Okay. Yun pala yung
Next,
gusto niya.
we'll work on your movement.
Sige, sige,
Use the
baga na-try
left
ko.
stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your
You know,
situation.
salamat sa
Remember
pag-share, Sir
that your
Reynard.
footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful.
Trip na trip ko talaga to, binubugbog eh. Tayo, tayo!
Good. Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles.
Mary Julian
to roll,
Aldea.
tap the
Hello,
crouch
Mary.
button while running. You
Hello,
got that?
guys.
Tap the crouch button while running. Don't forget it. That's it. will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
Gagawin ko.
I'm ready, boss.
Oh, you are? Ooh.
Fine work, boss!
Let's go, Boss
Next,
G.
we're gonna
Si
practice
Roslyn mo
using
na
the
manonood,
stun rod.
tutulog na Mia.
Hitting
May
someone with the
pasok pa
stun
ako.
rod will
Wow.
shock them with a
Sige
million
lang,
and a
Sir
half
Reynard.
volts.
Maraming salamat
Anyone on
sa
the receiving
stars.
end of that is guaranteed to be out cold.
Hello, Roslyn.
To use the stun rod,
Shoutout
press
pala kay
the
Roslyn
aim button
dyan.
to ready it,
Nanonood daw
then
siya.
press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss!
Wow, na-all, boss.
Now we'll move on to CQC.
Lakas tayo dyan kay Sir
CQC, or
Reynard,
Close
Sir
Quarters
Vince.
Combat, refers to
Ano
when
din
engaging
yan?
an enemy in
Streamer
battle
din
at
yan.
very
Yun yung
close
si
range.
ano eh, Mortar.
It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat.
Si Mortar.
There are
Alam mo
various
to yung basta Mortar
CQC
Gaming
techniques.
yata.
We will go over each of them.
Palagay
Don't
na lang
get
ng
cocky
ano.
because you think you know them.
Roslyn pala to.
This will be
Palagay ng
different
link
from
ni
what you're used to.
Reynard.
Pretend
Roslyn
you are
para
learning it for
ma-promote
the
ko din
first
yan.
time. The first
Thank
technique
you.
is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you
Alam ko
tilt the
nandito
left
naman
stick.
sa Facebook.
Be
Hanapin
sure
ko
to
na lang.
press the attack button when the icon appears. Now,
Ay,
wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
ready na daw siya eh. Salamat. Ano gagawin dito? Okay. Yon!
Fine work, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss!
Lalo, papatayin niya.
Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Pag ginawa sa totoong buhay, patay.
Fine work, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Ooh.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Buhay ka pa.
Fine work, boss! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Yun no? John Wick siya eh.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fantastic! And stop! That's it for today! Thank you, boss! Snake!
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Here.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you for liking the stream, Charlene Laicano. Shout out kay Charlene Laicano.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
April Rose Campos Senon has liked the stream. Uy, thank you.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Sir Mike!
You see,
Sir Mike
over the past
Encarnacion!
year, there have been sightings
Shout out
of
kay
an
Sir
armed group in
Mike.
Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua? No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
CIA.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the U.S. And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaire
Jane
Sans
Chiwa
Frontières.
has liked the stream. Thank you for liking the stream, Jane.
So, you want to
Welcome
hire
to the
us?
stream. I hope you enjoyed the.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed the game.
As our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Forward operating base.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The governments agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do. Hold it.
You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in La Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh, thank God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a
Whoops.
passion like no other.
What happened?
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose. Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Op. Ako na to. Army without
Miller here.
borders.
Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base.
Yes.
The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make
Hello.
sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the Start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the L1 button. Then press the R1 button to fire.
Kanina ko pa ginagawa ka.
Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the Start button to open the menu. The M16's a standard
Pacific
assault
Ocean
rifle,
lang.
capable of rapid fire.
Pacific Ocean.
The over-the-shoulder view allows you to aim with a high degree of precision.
May ganun-ganun po.
Body part targeting correction will automatically shift your aim to hit nearby body parts. If you want to change the aim settings, take a look under Options. Hitting an enemy's vital points can bring them down with a single shot. You can also intentionally avoid lethal shots. Say if you just want to slow the target down. The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by.
Paano?
Don't
Oo
waste
nga
them.
pala. Di ko na maalala kung paano lulusot dito. Granadahin nga
The
pala to.
facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapon. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack...
Dami sinasabi ni Kaz eh.
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. And break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her. For her. For her.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant. A place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the Professor, is likely KGB.
Yun lang, KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
This damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the Professor.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand
Yup,
as well.
1970s to.
But smoking was
70s
ruining my
ba? Oo.
lungs, so I quit.
Early
I've not had
early
much use
80s
for it
siguro
since.
ng 1970s.
It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
Si ano yan, si Professor, meron siyang cybernetic.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
John Wick.
America would lose its
Pangalan niya kasi
backyard.
yung John.
And with
Medyo
it, its
complicated lang
economic
ano na.
production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa, where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The Phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled
Shout out
upon
kay
this.
James Martin Zamora. Yun, thank you for sharing the stream, boss. Yan. Load muna tayo ng ano. Mahaba-habang cinematic sa game.
So what?
Kim Set has liked the stream. Hello, Kim.
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it.
Shout out
Taste
kay
that
James at kay Kim.
You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the Boss.
What?
You call loyalty.
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent.
Ideology,
The
feelings?
song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss is
myself.
alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
Controller, nanginig, sorry. Namin. Lakas pala ng vibration dun.
Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait! Snake? I'll do it for the girl.
Wow,
For Paz.
you will do it for the girl.
Okay,
Okay.
for peace then.
Ako na ba? Naglalaro na ba ako? O maglalaro na ako. Has come to.
There they are.
So yun pala guys,
CIA
I forgot
marked.
to mention.
Snake,
Stealth
you've got
game
to
din
get
pala to.
past them
Action stealth
undetected.
game siya.
Avoid combat whenever possible.
Avoid combat. Ano? As much as possible. You know, game. What's up, Ryan?
This is a sneaking mission.
This is a
Hide
sneaking
behind
mission
stuff.
now.
Take the long way around.
Ryan
Whatever it
Aurelio has
takes, stay out
liked
of
the
sight.
stream.
Your gun is a last
Shout out
resort.
kay Ryan.
It could just as easily kill you as save you. Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat.
Ay crap, ba't ko siya binato? Kakausapin ko siya eh. Good evening. Good evening, Rosalio. Kay Sir Anthony. Hello. Ayan, ngayon pa lang sila nanonood. Mga busy kasi yan, nagpapayaman eh. Nabato ko, di ko naman sinasadya. Oo, ganun ako ka-sharpshooter. Nabaril natin siyang ganun kalayo.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings. The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Delay na yung pinapanood mo. Backseat Gamer, delay na yan. Di dyan, tas i-comment mo na lang. Para hindi mo ako inaano. Masama pakiramdam kasi ni BSG, kaya siya nanonood dun sa phone niya. Ayaw niyang manood sa... Hindi siya backseat gamer ngayon. O, dyan siya talaga, guys.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
Kasi tayo pwedeng mag-ingay dito. Kasi pag nag-ingay tayo, magkaka-alert. Pag nagka-alert, yari ako. Ay, hindi ko siya tinamaan. Nagmintis ako dun ah. Love box? Ano kaya mayroon sa love box na yun? Nilaro ko kasi to dati sa PlayStation Portable. Medyo bata-bata pa ako noon, kaya hindi ko na masyado na-enjoy kasi maliit na screen. So napag-decidean ko laruin siya ulit. Ngayon, nakahanap ako ng way na laruin siya sa console ng HD pa. Kasi ni-remaster nila to para sa PS3 eh. So eto tayo ngayon. Kaso binenta natin si Xbox. Oh crap. Baka makita niya tayo. Medyo sensitive pa man din yung mga... Uy! Tumudoble na ganun yung ano. Yun oh! Nakalusot tayo nang walang nakarinig sa ating ni isang tao, no? Ninja yan eh. Ninja kasi si ano eh, si Snake.
Yes, sir, we broke him. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Ay crap, ako pala yun. Sorry. Mga pala yung cinematic na pala.
The cargo, where's it headed? What is it?
Air suit! In the mountains!
What's up there? Freeze! The cargo, where's it headed? What is it?
Irasu! In the mountains!
What's up there?
Oo, pero may hirapan ako kaya binaril ko na sila. Pampatulog lang naman yun eh. Hindi ako mahilig pumatay naman dito ng kalaban. If hindi kailangan. Ayoko yun. Please. Master Ryan, good eve. Itong dalawang to eh. Paka-humble ng dalawang yan eh. Si Ryan tsaka si Rosario. Mga halimaw sa ano yan eh.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo Spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
Rafa Season has liked the stream. Hello, Rafa. Rafi! A lang, hindi S. Weak ko naman. M1C. What's up? What's up, boy? What's up, Rafa? To, laro-laro lang, sir.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of
Isa pa
points.
lang yan.
No
Oo.
routes. I need better
Matindi,
intel
no?
on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Comandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opano will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test, showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk
Papa
into
G,
something big.
Shoutout kay Roy Romero na masama ang pakiramdam. Ayan, higa-higa ka lang dyan. Nod-nod ka lang muna. Welcome to MSF Mother Base. Mother Base can support your mission in many different ways, from developing new weapons to collecting intelligence. Wow. So, new. No. Hindi ko kailangan manood yan. So, sa military siya pwede combat. And to, R&D. So, dito kasi guys, mag-a-assign ka ng parang mga staff para sa base mo. So, itong mga to, matataas yung R&D potential nila. So, let's assign them sa R&D. Yan. Para ma-unlock mo yung mga ibang gamit. So, ito, combat yan. Combatron sila. So, combat na lahat ng natira. Yun. Kaya gustong-gusto ko to. May ganto-ganto pa to. Management. Versus op. Wala naman tayo. Outer Heaven ba yan? Hindi pa to Outer Heaven. Wow, medyo alam mo yung lore ah. Cool. Di pa Outer Heaven to. Sino? Si Ali. Shoutout kay Ali, nanonood ka daw. Save. Successful. Wala pang Outer Heaven. Dahil hindi pa, Military Sun Frontier pa lang to, or yung Military Without Borders yata. Army Without Borders. Ito yung pinasabog dun sa yung sa Ground Zeroes. Okay. Welcome to MGS lore, guys. Metal Gear 101 tayo today. Outer Heaven yung last. Yes, tama. Outer Heaven is for the real big boss. Yes. So, extra op. May extra op tayo. Fulton Recovery. Wow. Di Fulton Recovery
The boss
tayo.
has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and
Kasi
capture the
dito
unconscious
nauutusan
soldier
din yung
using the
mga
Fulton
soldiers
recovery
mo
system.
na
Do it
iligtas yung
quickly
kalat
before he
mo.
comes to.
Diba kanina may mga ni-knockdown ako sa... So parang ngayon, uutusan naman ngayon yung... Ayan, kaya hindi pwedeng gamitin si Snake. Gagamitin ko, ganap tayo ng medyo malakas-lakas. Ito, si Alligator. Ayan, nakatakip yung mukha niya. Tipid animation. Tapos start mission na siya. Di pa putol ang limbs and
Use
whatever.
Fulton recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon
Sorry,
appears
nakafocus ako,
and push
hindi
the
kita
action
narinig.
button.
Oo, pinabalik niya tayo kasi merong ano dito eh. May ito. Hindi, yung niligpit, yung pinatulog ni boss, kailangan nating yan yun.
Fulton
Hindi pa
recovery
tutulungin
helicopter
ko.
is complete.
Kailangan dahan-dahan lang tayo. Wala pang Fulton si Big Boss. Ito, ito yung target natin.
Soldiers out cold. Try using Fulton recovery on him. Okay, you did it. Keep it up.
Aabutin siguro ng isang buong araw para explain ko yung lore ng Metal Gear. Para kasi malaman nyo rin guys, na mga ka-GG. Ito kasing Metal Gear na nilalaro natin. You know, S. Boom. So, kailangan mabilis. Class S. Clear rank. So, ang Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker kasi, parang pang ilan ba siya sa game? So,
pangatlo.
1, 2,
Pero hindi
3,
siya canon,
4, 5. Ito na yung pang-anim talaga sa game.
Pero hindi daw siya canon. Pero canon siya.
No, pang-anim siya sa game. So, marami-rami na kayong hindi na maiintindihan partly mamaya. Basta pag meron kayong hindi maintindihan, comment nyo lang, sasagutin ni Backseat Gamer yan. Isipin mo, tulog ka tapos ni Fulton ka. Tapos nagising ka mid-air. Ginanong ka, binalon ka, nagising ka na lang sa gitna ng Eres. Ang sakit siguro sa batok nun. Yun, nilike ni Ali o ni Mod Kalumpad ang ating... Hindi ko alam hanggang ngayon kung paano basahin yan. I-search mo nga. Kasi feeling ko lagi kong nami-mispronounce yung pangalan ni Mod ni Mod Kalumpad. Miss na daw niya. Mod, Ali, miss na daw niya yung Sangyup. Ano yung Sangyup?
Sangyupsal, kakain tayo.
Ayo, Sangyupsal. Nice. Naka lang. So, items. Wala akong di-develop. Agasain tayo lahat. Yan, may mga bagong recruit tayo eh. So, ito R&D.
Walang choice yung mga ready naman.
Walang choice yung mga na-recruit. Nilobo mo sila, tapos nilagay mo sila sa gitna ng dagat, no? Wala silang magagawa eh. Para silang slaves eh. Pag ayaw nila, tataka sila, ganon. Saan sila pupunta? Nasa gitna sila ng dagat eh. So, contact the Sandinista Comandante. Wow.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of
Phantom Pain, no?
information.
Katapos na ito, no?
Besides, that little Angel de la Paz
Ground Zeroes
is the one
muna.
who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her
Tapusin ko
on.
to.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to
Colon.
stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher?
Things quiet down.
Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me.
Daming mission
I
sa
know
buhay.
about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society.
Yun yung ano,
And that war is a
sinasabi ni
constant
Jack
threat to
na
our
yun yung
relationships
sinisigaw
with others.
ni
That's right.
Cass nung nasa chopper
To achieve peace,
nung sumabog
we have to create it ourselves.
Hindi ko sure kung
Crying
yun yung
about it
exact
will bring
words
it
pero
about.
malapit na dyan.
Make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices.
Nag-chit-chat
No
mo na
offense,
sila
but
habang...
I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Huh. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry.
Eto.
Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Ganun din naman sa ano eh, MJS Phantom Pain eh.
Peace is in your name.
Pag di
Who
mo
better to
papakinggan
help
yung
bring
cassette
it back?
tapes.
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
May cassette tapes din dito.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears
Isipin mo
really are
dalawang
what we think
oras
they
na,
are.
isang
And
oras
if
na ako
so,
naglalaro.
why they're here.
Follow the transport
Nakakadalawang
route.
mission pa
Find
lang.
the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make
Pero
contact
ano
with
to
the
eh, pag
Sandinista
bandang
Comandante.
natapos
They
na
can
to,
tell us more
bandang
about
gitna,
what's up
wala na
ahead.
masyado.
But it looks
Puro
like their
mission
hideout's
na lang.
already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
Nice. Palit tayo uniform, ayoko to. Ano naman tayong mukhang Rambo mo, tanga naman yan. Abs, GNJ. Ano to? Guns and Jungle. Ito na lang. Okay to. Kaya kung nagtataka kayo guys kung bakit ganyan din yung graphics parang luma. Ano kasi ito dinevelop siya for PSP tapos niremaster siya for PS3. Kaya ganyan din yung animation niya. Medyo... chapter 1 pa lang tayo. Ang sarap, no?
Sabi ko nga kanina, kala ko chapter 1 lang.
Hindi, yun pa lang. A country without an army tayo. Tinutulungan natin ng mga Costa Rican, mga, ano bang mga taga Costa Rica? Puerto Rican? Hindi, Puerto Rico yun.
Head for the FSLN boathouse.
Bobo naman ni Papa G. Bobo ni Papa G sa geography, no?
You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Ilobo natin tong mga to. One-man team talaga si Snake. Big boss nga to eh.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Oo. Pinapadala nila si Big Boss sa mga bagay na imposible magawa ng mga tao. Oo, kaya niya yun. Naka lang, parang may naririnig ako.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Ration, no? Yan yung life dito eh. Ay, life ba ang ration? Oo, life. Yun yung pinaka parang ano natin dito eh. Ay, nag-uusap ba sila? Meron pa dito. Unahin natin to, medyo malayo-layo to. Yun no.
Wait.
Ay, nakita ako. Fudge.
Can't be imagining things.
Sasalita siya. Kaya nila nakikita, nilolobo ko yung kalaban.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Hindi pa ganun kalindi dito. Pulton ko to. Pulton ko to. Pulton natin lahat ng kalaban. Pa-shoutout Papa G. Yun, Ginny Barroso. Shoutout kay Ginny Barroso. Hello. Nag-send siya ng 10 star. Maraming salamat. Kahit hindi nyo naiintindihan yung laro. Yan.
The boathouse should be close
naiintindihan nyo yan.
Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Comandante.
Medyo ganito kasi yung talagang mga nilalaro ko guys. Metal Gear, yan, mga ganyan. Mga military, usually mga... Mahilig ako sa militar daw. Dati kasi ako NPA daw. Sira ulo to si Backseat Gamer eh. Frustrated daw akong sundalo. Ang ginagawa mo? Dati daw dapat magsusundalo ako. Pinigilan mo ako? Paano mo ako pinigilan? Bata pa ako nun eh.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed on board helicopter.
Oo. Hanggang 25 lang kasi. Pwede kang pumasok sa PMA.
Good. Now meet with the FSLN Comandante. He's inside the boathouse.
Ganun talaga. Pag natuloy ka, frontliner ka talaga. Babantay ako sa checkpoint.
¿Quién es? Eche? No way. What do we do?
What do we do?
Send
Napaka-enthusiastic.
Right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh! He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right?
Hostage sila eh. Siyempre, takot na takot talaga sila eh. Paano kung may pumasok, pagbabarilin na lang sila, hindi na sila gagamitin.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got.
Hindi, ate ni Chico yan.
But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay.
too.
We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security. More like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codesa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
Sino daw si Nidaling? Sino si Nidaling? Di ko alam.
I saw them setting up shop in
Tao
town.
dito, sino
They're
sila
planning to do
tinatanong
here
sa
what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
Sa Vietnam
They have a
yata
base
yung
near here.
search.
There's a factory to the north,
Hindi ko alam,
across the
sinesearch
suspension
ko, guys.
bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat? Mercenary crew on the Rio Kilhade.
Dana.
You
Dane.
mean the
Sa
barge?
Class A.
It's
Ay,
upstream
Class
from
1
here.
municipality and the
Up
5th
toward Yasu.
largest city in Vietnam. Oh, tama.
Any idea what's on it?
Population. Okay.
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it. All right.
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
Sabi tinawag siya. Amanda. Ito ka ba ng kapitbahay lang. Yup. Meron po talagang ganito sa Metal Gear. Mga weird na robot things. Kaya ang Metal Gear.
Get down!
ano mo yung matatalo. Sasabugin mo. Ay, crap. Oops, kumagay Bunjin.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot!
Holy shit, diba?
No! He won't survive the fall!
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here! Fine, chico! ¡Venceremos!
Ay, clear rank inan lang tayo. Bakit kaya? Dapat ba finulton ko lahat yung kalaban? O dapat mas mabilis doon?
What was that thing?
Whatever it was, it
Hindi,
looked
anim lang
unmanned.
yung una kong fulton eh.
I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
Bilis mag-save daw. Ano to? A report has arrived from R&D team. Oh, meron na tayong missile launcher. Tingin nga. Ay, weapon pala siya. Ayan siya. Oh, diba? Missile launcher nga. Oh. Ano ba to? Bazooka ba to? R&D, 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 R&D. Dami natin pwedeng yun combat. At medyo gagaling kayo sa dito eh. Pagmamanage ng what's M1C? Ah, sniper rifle. Sniper rifle siya. Okay. Mission tayo ulit. Pursue Amanda.
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there.
Prep tayo. Ah, automatic naman siyang nag-ano. Atid tayo ng chopper doon, tapos yun. Lalo. Dami.
Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
This tayo dito. May reinforcement pala eh. Yun o, G-Enos. Nakanampupo eh. Mali pa eh. Malaking GI pala. GI Enos yan eh. Hindi na ba ginawang GI? Ay, putik yung kalaban dito. Ang likot ah. Ang likot. Saan tayo papunta? Babalik tayo dito.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Whoa.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Nauubos pala yung suppressor na to.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
Natayo pa yan. Nahimik ka na kasi.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the
Kala
action
mo
button near
naka-auto
the
ano ako
bridge's
eh, no?
handrail to hang.
Auto aim ako eh. Paparal ko na sila kagad sa ulo eh. Nasanay lang din ako. Saya kasi tong game na to sa akin eh. Oh. Ay, nagpintis ako. Parang lumabangan.
Start talking. Start talking.
Lumabang ka pa kasi. Banana fruta de oro.
Careful now. They might be holding
Sorting shed.
FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Enemy assault!
Putik na yan. Enemy assault pa.
Enemy assault! Wake up!
Ay, ginising niya bad trip.
Press the action button in front of a prisoner to take them to Mother Base using the Fulton recovery system.
Paano siya na-Fulton? Nasa loob siya, no? Fine.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Mga bahay-bahay eh. Tiger stripe. Variation of jungle fatigue camouflage. Nakatapos tayo ng mission ulit. Oh crap. Tangke. Kung di pa pauli ng boy yung mga kalaban.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
Wala pa sa vehicle type G. To be continued siya.
Listen, boss, we both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
May mess hall na tayo. Mission ulit. So, kakalabanin natin yung LAV. Crap, LAV.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
Neutralize the soldiers. Paano ko? Mission prep tayo. Kailangan natin ng matindi-tinding baril. Wala na tayong iba. Nakakalaban tayo ng mini-boss.
No need to take out the armored vehicle just yet. Neutralize the troops first. The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth. Watch yourself.
Sabi lang ni Kaz eh, pwede mo na. Ay, sayang ang bala kay mama. Ano po ano to? Tago-tago lang. Ay! Namatay ako, namatay. akong bahala. Wala naman dyan. Gulong. Effective ba dito yun? Gulong. Uy! Gago tayo dito. Direction tayo. Putik na yan, nilakabisan akong grenades.
Keep it here at the base.
Bala pa ako. Dalawa na lang buhay niya. Granadahin na natin. Mukhang matagal to.
That's gotta be the leader. Can you take him down? Damn it! Looks like they've got a backup contact. The leader's down. It's over.
The leader is down. Ayun na naman yung lentek na yun. Ano ba yan? Oh crap. Nakita niya ako.
Amanda!
Shoot it!
You'll fall!
Shoot el Chico Libre!
Amanda!
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought.
Oh, mababa na naman to.
I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda.
The factory. You saw it?
The banana factory?
A front. It's a drug refining plant. The KGB set it up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons.
Weapons.
Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except
Oh crap,
Chico.
nabali yung paa niya.
Everything we have. Our weapons.
You know.
Our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country.
Sog.
Rebuild Nika with
Why
our
not, you
own
guys?
hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
Here, hold you one. Snoop Dogg. Hey, sorry.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah,
Must be important,
looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
Nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compas too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. Chico.
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive.
Nagtatrama na si Papa Snake.
We're still fighting.
Papa Snake!
And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Mabig sa inyo eh, code name niya, Snake eh. Ano yun sa...
Could it be?
Kanina, kasabi kasi nila maglalaro daw ako ng yung sa Snake, yung sa 32.
Cacique has come to lead us.
The Great Cacique. A Great Cacique. Sige na, search ko lang. Ano ba yung Great Cacique?
Kaz, can you hear me?
King
MSF here.
or Prince.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
Great King, ibig sabihin.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge.
Okay,
I was right.
ano ba to?
It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it.
Taino
Let's
word,
move.
Cacique from the pre-Columbian tribal. Oh, cool. tayo ulit ah. Lo, see? 6% captured LAV type G life remaining 6%. Sabog siya eh.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compass and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
Boss, one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment. So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Main game. Parang side game lang din naman to
You
na
got it.
laro-laroin ko.
Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
Kung meron kayong suggest, meron nagsabi sa akin, try ko daw since na-release na yung Resident Evil 3, laruin ko daw sa PC. So, I think we will try. We will see. Yeah. Baka yun ang next ko. Yun ang bago eh, Resident Evil 3. Try tignan ko rin muna kung kaya ng PC. Horror din yun. Survival horror. Pero parang action type na siya. Medical na. May medical bay na tayo. Wala naman akong tingin tayo ng ato. Dapat pwede siya sa medical. Dapat sa mess hall to. Yan. Yung matataas siya. So, dapat mess hall to. To medical. And then to mess hall. To mess hall. To medical to. Okay. Di ba magaling si Amanda? Uy! No! M10 submachine gun, large caliber automatic sniper rifle, smoke grenade, of course, T-chips, tortilla chips, masarap to, tortilla chips. Meron ako niyan eh. Ito yung pinasabog-sabog natin kanina. So, anong gagawin dyan? Okay. Puro mga design to. Saka ako na yan babasahin. Isang mission pa bago tayo mag-wrap up, guys. Rescued Chico.
Snake, the nukes appear to have left the coastal marshes and reached the mountains around Irazu. But without a guide, it's gonna be tough tracking those things in the mountains. So we need you to infiltrate one of their bases, a prison facility.
I hope nothing's happened to Amanda's brother.
I hear you. There may be other Sandinistas held there too. To bring them back safely to MSF, use the Fulton recovery system. As I'm sure you know from experience, it's completely harmless. After all, you won't have time to sit there and convince every single one of them to join.
One other thing, Snake.
Amanda.
Those CIA bastards confiscated some of the houses in the village. Chico's got to be inside one of them.
Kalaban pa natin
Houses,
CIA,
huh?
ano ba yan?
How do I tell which ones?
When they took over the houses, they installed new front doors for security purposes. The new doors are blue, with peepholes, so you can see what's inside.
Blue doors. Got it.
You're getting close to the end of the transport route. Good luck, Snake.
Single player. Mission prep. So, hindi natin kailangan yung lock. Kunin siguro natin K22. Grenade, ano pa? Smoke grenade. Malay natin magamit natin. Lang. Fulton system level 2 na tayo. Nagdagal lang ng isa. Ano kaya yun? Ano to? Lab box. A bigger cardboard box. Well, thank you.
Chico's in a prison camp north of here.
North from here. Okay. Oops. Hinayaan ko pa kasi siyang lumakad eh, no? Pupunta pa tuloy siya dito. Nagawa mo, Snake. Surprise!
Start talking. Start talking. Start talking. Start talking. Start talking.
Sinasakal natin siya, guys. Huwag ako naisipin niya. Ito yata eh.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Gamitin natin yung analyzer. Hindi ko pa nagamit ito. See? Pwede na.
That basin will leave you completely exposed. If I were the enemy,
may sasabihin si Kaz.
Better be careful if you don't want your head blown off. You could probably climb that if you had someone to lend you a hand.
Tutulugin ko sila.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Pa ako makita. Buta na lang bulogs yung mga ano. Bulogs ng mga kalaboy. Ano mo dyan? Target. Makuha lang natin si Chico. Wrap up tayo.
Chico's in one of these houses. You've got to find him, Snake.
Miss pa ako. Tanggalin muna natin yung mga kalaban.
Fulton recovery to helicopter is complete.
Hey!
Okay. Hanapin na natin si Boggy.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard. Check inside a house by pressing the action button in front of the door.
Chico, is that you?
Oh, na-champo natin pakalawa. Oh. Ang galing naman natin.
Who's there?
Chico, it's me.
You're that photographer.
That's right. A war photographer.
Huh? I thought you were here for the birds.
Yeah, the birds of the battlefield.
Whoa. Is that chess? Can I see it? Wow, the same kind of chair used.
You can't keep it, kid. Here, have these instead.
Those photos. Huh. Oh no, Amanda!
She's safe. Don't worry.
You sure?
We're patching her up back at my place.
She's hurt?
I said, don't worry. It's just a broken leg.
You got any cigarettes? A cigar, huh? Hey!
It's not for kids. Chico, do you know where they took the cargo?
Cargo? What cargo?
Let me rephrase that. How do they get stuff from the coast up here?
Oh, that I can tell you. When the cargo gets to the harbor, they first send it up the marshes on a barge. Then, they load it onto a jungle train past the banana plantation and transport it by rail.
Okay.
The train stops here. When it gets to the train terminal past the coffee plantation, they reload it again. This time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
Disappears? Chico, what's on the other side of that tunnel?
Nobody knows. None of our compas ever got close enough. He's protected by a spirit.
Spirit?
A spirit?
Yeah, a giant monster. El Basilisco.
The king of snakes.
No, really, I saw it. I was camping up there one day, and just as I was waking up around dawn, I heard this loud noise. I opened my eyes and saw an enormous shadow. Must have been 30 bara at least. He was walking, on legs as big as trees.
Where did you see it?
At the terminal near the tunnel, but I only saw it that one time.
What exactly were you doing there?
I Well, me and my sister got into a fight.
And you just happened to go camping.
You know, their train should be arriving at the place I saw El Basilisco right about now.
Is it far?
No, really. Go past the coffee plantation, and it'll be to the north. What are you chasing?
Something that could keep the world in balance. Or destroy it.
Huh?
I heard that place was a narcotics plant before those guys took it over. But you already knew that, didn't you? Look, I get it. Even revolutionaries need to pay the bills. Still, must be tough for a kid like you to swallow.
You're damn right it is. The route they use to transport stuff is the same one mi viejo used to smuggle drugs. He sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army. They tried to keep it hidden from me.
Sir, tama ba yung
Is that why you
320
went
ngayon
camping?
per hour na? Eh,
Yes.
hindi na ako mag-a-ask.
I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and
Dito na ako
tried to
mag-a-ask.
set it on fire.
Pagkakaintindi ko, meron kayong parang multiplier per
Everyone
hour
treats
lang.
me like a
Pero
child.
hindi siya per hour.
I couldn't
Ang
stand it
task, may
anymore.
prepayment
I'm not a
siyang
kid, I'm 12.
$6 yata.
Couldn't do it though, could you?
Sa task yun na, pero
Chico,
review,
growing
wala
up
akong
means
idea.
choosing how you're gonna live your life. To do the right thing,
Plan ko to para
you
sure.
sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents, family, your homeland.
Mi viejo. Papa,
Chico, look at the photos.
mi viejo.
He's gone, but there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
I can't go back. I can't face everybody.
You told them where your compas are. I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain gets the better of us all.
I wish I was dead.
Okay then. I'll put you out of your misery.
What?
Patayin yung bata.
Any last words? Shoot. You are only going to kill a man. I just wasted a bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to me.
Huh?
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing. No smoking until you get older. Remember, real heroes are never as polished as the legends that surround them.
You got it, boss.
Snake is fine.
What's that? Ah!
Ayan, sakto. Pwede na tayo mag-wrap up. Yung may mga questions pa dyan sa remote task, sa LiDAR. Tanong na kayo, guys. Wrap up na ako.
Chico, you made it.
Made it? Don't give me that. You say you're gonna give me a new life, and then you nearly kill me.
I take it you didn't enjoy the trip.
What's the big idea? Dragging me off in a balloon? I might as well have taken a Calibri.
At least you got a nice view. Or are you afraid of heights?
Whatever. I just wish you would explain it to me first.
Would you have agreed to go if I did?
Thank you for saving us, Snake.
Amanda, a word of advice.
What?
Stop treating him like a child.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're right. I shouldn't.
Amanda, you're coming back after your leg heals, right?
Of course. We still have work to do.
We, huh? Are you sure you've got Chico's future in mind when you say that?
What do you mean? We're sworn to our father's cause, to helping the revolution succeed.
Revolution or no revolution, you pick up a gun and sooner or later you're going to hell. Are you prepared for that?
I am. If the alternative is giving up the country I love, I'll take hell.
Really? Well then, you're gonna have to stop treating Chico like a brother and start treating him like a soldier.
You're right.
Welcome to hell.
Snake, can I ask you a favor?
Shoot.
You find any prisoners from El Frente, you bring them back alive. Cause...
You're trying to make amends for talking.
Not just that.
Nag-traitor si
Sister
Chico!
All right. But first, I've got to catch up to that cargo.
I'll do whatever I can to help. Call me if there's anything you need to know about the area.
And what?
Yari sa NDA.
Let me know if you encounter any wildlife you've never seen before.
Never seen before? What, like that
Hindi,
Basilisco you
dito,
were talking
ah,
about?
I'm talking about UMA.
Sabi to sa pinag-uusap sa Discord, hentai
You
game na
know,
yung pinaglalaro
like
ko.
ancient dinosaurs or legendary monsters. One day, I'm going to be a hunter.
Is that right? Okay, sure.
If you want to know more, I'm happy to tell you.
Right. I'll be in touch, Chico.
Okay, Snake. The enemy's cargo is headed for the next outpost, a rail terminal.
Chico says no one's ever set foot past there.
Their main base is probably on the other side of that tunnel. Unless we catch those spears before reaching it, they'll be in enemy hands. You've got to stop them. Hurry, Snake. Boss, I had an idea. Listen to this.
Let me guess. You want to start running ads in the local gossip rags?
Please, what do you take me for? I thought that with all the new guys we've got, we should get an intel team going. We'd send agents around the country to scout out different locations. That way we're better prepared, no matter where we end up.
That's actually not a bad idea.
They could probably develop recon equipment for us too. We could also have them transport goods and direct the mother base support strikes. You can send an item to a co-op teammate from the delivery menu.
Ano naman tong tinuturo sa akin ni Kaz? Ay, nag-save. Tagal ako naglaro ngayon ah. Delivery service now from delivery menu. Delivery service, support supply, support strike, database, intel team, Chico. Ay, placeable weapon, support supply marker, C4. A new plant has been built thanks to the staff efforts. Daming report nun ah. Ano to? Wala. Hindi ko to makukonek. Wala ako sa internet eh. I mean, tong PS3 kasi wala. Database. Wala lang to. So, would you like? No, hindi ko na. Pareho lang yan. So, Intel. Ito. R&D. Ikaw. Sa Intel ka pupunta. Ikaw, medical. Ikaw, R&D. 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 Medical. Medical. Asshole. Intel. I love this game. Reports, weapon, supply mark, okay. Items. Wala tayong new. Mix 20% na siya, lapit na siyang maayos. So So ayan guys, wrap up na tayo ngayon. Nakadalawang oras na ako playing the game. So again, maraming salamat sa mga nanood, nagbigay ng star, nag-like at nag-share. Special shoutout sa mga nagbigay ng star. Maraming salamat guys. Maraming salamat sa support. So bukas try ko siyang laruin ulit, pero I think naghahanap na ako ng horror game na lalaruin natin ulit, or kung ano man ang mahanap ko. So gagawa na rin din ako ng ng poll para doon siguro. Pero I think may na sa akin may nagpo-push na maglaro ng Resident Evil 3 since nalaro ko yung 2, so baka yun. Pero gusto ko lang laruin tong Metal Gear. Natutuwa ako kasi ngayon ko lang siya malalaro ng HD, kasi nung nilalaro ko to noon sa PSP pa, di ako masyado nag-enjoy. Doon time na nag-enjoy, pero parang ngayon kasi hindi na ako mahilig sa handheld, nahihirapan na ako since maliit yung screens, medyo malabo na mata ko. Okay guys, bye bye Ginny, bye bye guys, see you again tomorrow. Maraming salamat sa support guys. GG tayo tonight. Maraming salamat. See you tomorrow. Bye bye, good night.